Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chet Linton, the CEO and President of the School Improvement Network. It's an honor to spend a little bit of time with you, 9 minutes to be exact, this afternoon. Just to tell you a little bit about us. In fact, before I do that, I had a couple of weeks ago, a few people said, Chet, you've got to get down to this event. You need to present. So I didn't have any time, pulled my marketing team in, gave them a huge list of things to do, big slides, lots of text like we've seen this afternoon. I got 9 slides, I got big pictures, I got short words. They knew it was my presentation, I guess. So we'll go through this. I'm going to share a lot of data. I'm going to talk through it very quickly. Please grab me after if you have questions. So the School Improvement Network was founded in 1991. I've been around a long time. I've been with the company that whole time. We have been very innovative in the way we've approached education. We currently have just under 1 million users online. Those are all paid. We have about 20,000 people per month that are checking out our system, our educator effectiveness system, and our products and resources. We have about 230 employees. We have about 30 additional consultants that do work for us. We're very focused on high-quality educator effectiveness, in addition to leadership development, student-centered learning, as well as a model that we've designed that's high-tech and high-touch that helps schools that are struggling to be successful or failing, as some affectionately refer to them as. We're very driven by our cause. We're all about making 100% happen. For years, we were very driven by compliance. There's this compliance issue coming up. There's this new policy. What we realized, though, very quickly is policy changes. As you all look at companies to invest in, I would just give you some cautionary words to make sure that not only are you looking at compliance-related issues that should be, gangbusters of money and lots of success, but the reality is look at what model's there, what does work. We ended up doing a lot of things on our own. We figured it out. We've been doing it a long time. In 2006, we looked at what was going on. We had an online product that we'd sold all over the country, had tens of thousands of teachers at the time used. We realized we were way ahead of the market, and we decided it was time to turn the market on its ear. We created a new category in the market called on-demand professional learning or on-demand professional development, and did things completely differently. So we currently have a model that's very driven to support this cause about making 100% of students college and career ready, 100%. Not just everybody we hope gets college and career ready, but 100%. I'm going to show you how we do that quickly, as well as helping teachers be truly effective. We focus on 3 areas in order to help schools be successful. We need effective leaders. We need systems to support them, teachers, and also students. And we design tools, resources, and innovations to help them get there to every student being successful and every teacher being effective. This is an example of our educator effectiveness system. We released variations of it 3 years ago, and it's grown into this over the last 36 months. So we have very clearly defined objectives and tools that fit what systems are currently doing, but then we have the resources that are designed and aligned to help them get where they need to go. So we have process tools, we have walkthroughs and observations, we integrate all of our video content. We produce over 500 video segments a year featuring the teachers that are demonstrating effective practice of what works. We have videos and resources that focus on professional learning. We have a whole series, to my knowledge, it's the most in-depth Common Core resource in the nation and the highest quality, as well as other tools and resources to help teachers and administrators get there. We also are, I asked for the written instructions, and I see why I needed them. We also have a very comprehensive product and resource for students that helps teachers integrate and focus on truly being student-centered focused. And we've rolled this out in several schools. We're rolling it out in 10 districts this year, and you'll hear some national announcements later this year about that product. We found that the best thing that we can do is get out there, try, build, grow, and then start to talk a lot about it. It's one of the reasons why I haven't been here a whole lot. We just didn't think it was necessary. All right, here we go. One of the things that we've also found very helpful when it gets down to the system level is to have one integrated system. One log-on for teachers to remember. As a result of that, we build a tremendous amount of things on our own. A lot of our products we build in-house. We also partner because there are great partners like Jeanette, who is just up here with True North Logic. We partner with them in systems that have True North Logic already. We work with SchoolNet. We work with Agilix and about 9 other systems and products that are out there that districts have already purchased that they're struggling to integrate. While the products are great on their own, as we begin to integrate and try to focus on what matters most and really helping teachers be effective, there are oftentimes a lot of hurdles that have to be jumped over to get there. And we're the group that develops not only systems, but also we have a tremendous amount of content to get teachers and administrators where they need to go. I always heard, and I think a lot of you know, the proof is in the pudding. What does the data actually say? 6 years ago, we started to look at our own data. We hired a third-party group. We said, if we're going to go out and tell people that we're going to change what's going on, and we actually can deliver what everybody's talking about, we need a third-party group that could come in and assess what we're doing, that can look at the impact of what we have and whether or not it really works. To my knowledge, few companies have been willing to do that. It's very easy for me now to tell a group like this that we do it. We do it every year, and we've done, now this is results of our 8th or maybe possibly 9th study. 3 weeks ago, we were in Washington, D.C., releasing additional data about professional development, the integration of technology, and the impact it can have with several people from think tanks as well as legislative offices. So people can see what it looks like and what are the results that actually happen. So here you can see in this most recent study, we'll release this data in the next 3 weeks. We have a 6 times or 600% increase over district averages in reading scores. Almost mind-blowing to the point that my staff said, "You really want to show this group that?" I said, "It is what it is. Let's show them." We didn't do the research. It's even better. 4 times more in math, 4 times above district averages. We're dropped in those schools, the 750 schools that we studied, the dropout rate has dropped by over 400% compared to other similar schools in the same district. So massive impact. We're also seeing teacher retention increase by 20% in these schools. College intention, or as I call it, college declarations of students saying, "I'm going to be going to college, I will attend a higher ed institution." We're seeing a bump there as well, and discipline is dropping by over 30% in those same classrooms. So the impact is great. I mentioned we've been doing this for 6 years now. We have study after study after study where we're finding that when systems use the resources we've developed, the way they've been designed to be utilized, great things happen, which really matters at the end of the day. And so it is truly possible. We'd love to get there tomorrow, but to accomplish this, I don't know what's bigger than a BHAG, but it really is a BHAG to really have great impact on every student in the country and more globally. In addition to all these things that we're working on, we have more products. LumiBook is our newest format. We'll release this. We'll release the new INTAS standards that CCSSO has put together in 38 states. They'll be released on May 15th in the LumiBook format. This is a highly interactive book. It's a new format that incorporates social media, group skills. We can embed video, audio, and actually share content from the book with each other in our group, unlike any other resource that's been invented to date that we're aware of. So this is a very exciting format. We did a pre-release last week at the Chief Counsel State School Officers event so that people could see it and play with it. And we had an overwhelming response to the leaders that were there. So we look forward to that national launch next month. Anyway, thank you for your time. If you have questions, I'm here for the next 2 days. I always like to update my slides as I travel, and of course this was already here. So please look for me. Christina, are you in the back? Christina's in the back too. We'd be happy to answer questions. We're looking for partnerships, acquisitions, and other creative ways of doing things. Thank you.